Hey, this is Amity calling from Just Answer on the Dodge. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Jalen.
Jalen? Tell me what's going on with the Dodge.
I got a 2019 Charger 3.6 liter. Had a random misfire 300 P0171 for 2 mean. Cleared the codes, 171's coming back. Smoked it, there's no vacuum leaks. Replaced the bank one upstream sensor. I thought it was reading faulty. Replaced it, but I'm still getting the same code.
And your question to me is what could be causing this code, is that right?
How can I go about diagnosing? I don't know if the fuel trim's in spec or, so on. So
Did you say it runs good? Okay, have you checked engine
vacuum, like the vacuum pressure or vacuum leak?
No, have you checked the engine vacuum? So it's a little different than checking for vacuum leaks, right? We want to measure the engine vacuum to make sure that the engine is breathing good. Vacuum, that's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I haven't. When I do so, how much should it be at, and where's the best point on this?
So it should be about 19 inches of solid, steady engine vacuum at idle. 18, 19 inches. And you can check any vacuum hose or line coming directly from the intake manifold will work.
And then if that's not within spec,
so that tells us we have a mechanical issue with the engine, right? It doesn't tell us what part is the issue, but then we got to go on it, maybe even 4. And if the valve timing is off because of the timing chain, because it's loose or jump time, or if the variable valve timing system is stuck on any of the 4 camshafts, or if we have an issue, with restricted intake or restricted exhaust, that's going to affect the engine vacuum. So then we got to figure out what's going on. Now, if this problem happened suddenly, the exhaust system doesn't restrict suddenly. So it's probably not going to be plugged exhaust. And to have an intake path restricted, you could certainly check the air filter, the induction system, but that's very, very, very rare. So that leaves incorrect valve timing or something with the variable valve timing system causing low or unstable vacuum. But if you check the vacuum and the vacuum's good, then we don't have a mechanical issue with the engine. Then at that point, that would suggest either a fuel system issue or an ignition system related issue.
I did notice what the spec should be for the fuel trim, the short-term fuel trim at idle.
All you got to do is just take a look at it. Some people say you add the short and the long-term fuel trim together, and I think they want it plus or minus within the negative, plus or minus 7%. So anywhere from -7 to +7, that would be.
So in the case that there is a good vacuum, I would want to check there about the VVT system as well as timing. But if vacuum's good, then it's going to be more towards fuel issue, you said, right?
That's correct, right? So you could also run the engine on alternative fuel to see if the problem goes away. If it runs better, well, then it's a fuel delivery problem. So maybe you just got a bad oxygen sensor on bank 1 or something like that. But you said you got misfire codes, right?
It was a random misfire. Looking on the live data, and none of the cylinders were misfire. One cylinder one did misfire one time, but after that, it did misfire again, but running the same. It was just stumbling.
I gotcha. All right. Well, if you want, you can run some tests, check engine vacuum, check the fuel system, and you can always reply back online if you have any questions.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and double check for the vacuum. And then if the vacuum did work, what's the first place I should check for the fuel? Should I check the fuel pressure?
You can check fuel pressure, and you can check to see if it runs on alternative fuel, if it runs better on alternative fuel. That is correct. 53 to 63 PSI.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'll definitely message you in the chat. I'm sure I'll go check somewhere.
All right. Sounds good, my friend. Good luck. And do me a favor, let the guys at the website know you're happy with my help. All right. Thanks a lot.